The Tower of Babel is collapsing. The Standard newspaper, that is Saturday, is coming up with this shocking bombshell. Company's graveyard. And the picture, you can see President RUTO. Higher. The down below the Standard newspaper is written, when President William RUTO stood in London, he mocked the media for reporting that companies were fleeing Kenya, but that, as always, was RUTO's trademark playbook. Dish our alternative facts. The Standard can authentically confirm that more than 10 multinationals have closed shop. Error, it was that, with many more forced to restructure or scale back. That one, you can read it. Again, at the top here, this is Gideon Githega Sr. Gideon Githega Sr. was also UDA allies. He is now quitting the UDA political party. Kenya is rapidly descending into a failed state under a government that confuses handout for empowerment. Distributing portionments, motorbikes, and wheelbarrows to disparate citizens is not empowerment. It is the exact opposite of what they promised Kenyans. That is the message. It is the exact opposite of what they promised Kenyans. We were promised, I was Oru side anyway, let us be honest, but you were promised Frida Pass, you were promised something in the side of Mama Boga, Boda Bodas, free education. Ati ukitoka ukiamuka asubuhi unataka kwenda university, una log to in, unasoma free. Sio life ingekuwa, si tungekuwa mzuri sana. You are promised so many things. The only thing they didn't promise us or promised you is heaven. Of course, heaven is not theirs. So the Standard newspaper Saturday is shocking the UDA administration and questioning why all these lies. Why all these lies? They have seen that Kenyans, to survive, they only need to have wheelbarrows. That for you to survive, you only need to have motorbike. Those who are advising the president are also wrong. Those who are advising this man are also wrong. My friend David Ndi, you are now the ringleader advising this UD administration. You are now wrong. You cannot tell me that Kenyans are only ready to push a wheelbarrow. And this wheelbarrow we are ready for, atishaharibika tayari. Miguu hakuna. Mikono imebaki moja. Stand imebaki moja. Bado tunaendelea tu kuisukuma. Jiulize utafika wapi? Hata ukijiwekelea mchanga kwa hiyo wheelbarrow, hautafika mbali. Companies vanilla. Even the investors are running away because they are seeing that Kenya is not a peaceful state. Viongozi wenyewe ndio wanachochea, wanaleta vita kivyao. Wakiambiwa wanakasirika. we must now come to a drawing board and ask ourselves, that Vision 2030, which was drafted by the late Mwai Kibaki, are we going to make it? Right now, we are remaining with only 5 good years for us to reach that Vision 2030. Are we going to make it? That I will be so impressed that Kansas City to be made as a capital city in the Republic of Kenya. It is possible. Or we can have even 2 capital cities. No problem. No problem. We can have 2 capital cities. When we have that, then it means that we are having our own money, not borrowing money. Industries are there, youth are working in their own country, not going outside the country. No corruption, and so many things, and so on and so on. So 100% of this administration have failed according to Saturday Standard newspaper. They have failed because they have refused to humble themselves and listen to whatever Kenyans are saying. No one is 100% perfect. We are all human beings. We sometimes do a mistake, and a mistake which we do most is not even giving Kenyans peace of mind to at least have money in their own pocket. Milking dry, left, right and center. We enrich ourselves, they enrich themselves. Sorry. Na ndio maana juzi nilikuja na hii bill last month. Na nikuwa rais, is a presidential convoy will be reduced up to 3%, or even a president must have a maximum of 4 vehicles rather than those all many convoys. It's possible. Governor kuwe na 2. Hapo ndio tuanze kwanza, tuelewane. Hao wengine wabunge wakuwe na moja. Haya, ikuje kwa pesa. Pesa, president afaa kule 800,000. After those taxes or deduction, abaki na hiyo 750 ama 600. Ako sawa. 600 kila mwezi, hizo zingine pelekea wananchi. Weka huko, sherekee. Iko sawa hivyo. Wabunge hizi basari wanapewa 300 million, 200 million. Wastage of time. Hizi basari weka free education. Mtu akitoka kwa gari anaenda masomo. Mtu akitoka hata kwa choo anaenda masomo. Inaitwangwa kutumia ile akili kidogo Mungu amekupea. Free education. Lakini why do you think they are angry wakiambiwa hivyo? Kwa sababu wamejua pale penye wanakulia. Unapata mbunge peke yake anapewa 370 million. Hii 70 million anaweka kwa mfuko kwanza. Na maybe tuseme each and every after 6 months or whichever year. 370 million. Kama wangu alipata 370, hiyo yenye nasema. Leo hii ndiye ameanza kujenga classroom. Tukiuliza WhatsApp, for how long are your constituents had waited for this? Wana disappear, disappear. Kupima kili ya Wakenya. Yaani ile masaa tunakaribia uchaguzi ndio mtu anakuja anafanya maendeleo. Nimewajengea barabara, nimewajengea hospitali, nimewajengea hii, nimewafanyia hii. And then I comment down there by saying, leadership is something, let me just read it in WhatsApp. Leadership is something coming from, yeah, this is what I say. Leadership is something from inside. You don't wait for your duties to be reminded. That is what I say. You don't wait for your duties to be reminded. In short, the UD administration have failed. They are now approaching the 4th year. They are remaining with only 1 year. Apart from me, 1 year, apart from this, in this 4 to 3 years they have been in power, ni nini wamefanya apart from borrowing, promises, killing and so on and so on? Tunaingia uchaguzi. Hii 5 year, expect nothing. But it will be so sad that tunaandika pesa chini, 1.2 billion allocation imetengwa ijenge kitu fulani, 2.1 imetengwa ijenge kitu fulani, alafu Wakenya wanarauka asubuhi wafanye kazi walipe tax, then at the end of your administration your effort bears no fruit. Serikali ingine ikiingia atafanya auditing. Tuseme kama ni yangu lazima ifanye auditing from 2013 up to which hata itakuwa hiyo miaka gani? Huyu rais alikuwa anafanya nini? Kama China ukiiba unanyongwa. In fact that rule should be placed here. Kwa sababu kuna ujinga mingi sana. Mtu analinga na pesa ya wananchi yenye ifai hata kidogo. Ufo sweat, you will be so much proud if you are rich by your own sweat, kuliko kusema kwetu tulikuwa na mali, kwetu not making sense. Ni sawa hata the current rais, I'm proud of himself, I'm proud of him by the way. Hata Ruto mwenyewe ametoka chini, bidii yake ni farmer, ako sawa. Lakini sasa wewe pia hiyo bidii yako hakikisha hii uchumi imeenda vile inatakana, ndio usiexposiwa na Standard Saturday again. That is the message I've left you with. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your great support, and let's meet on another political observation.